Hello everyone and welcome to my series on our YouTube channel called A Crash Course into My Mind. I'm the other half of Bsquared.jake, and I'm going to take you through my gameplay today from the simulator. So we've got a purple-black Luffy and a red-black Koby game, and honestly I've been enjoying red-black Koby so much going into 15 here. I have 2 Kyujaku searchers, a Aramaki plus 2000 counter, 6 cost Koby, and an 8 cost smoker and Tashigi. Off the bat, I'm searching both my times, and honestly, looking at my starting hand and looking at the searches that I pulled, I'm not upset about it at all. Pulling the Hibari for my next turn, because I don't have my 4 cost Koby there. I did have the opportunity on the second pull of the search, but I did not want to pull it there. I have the Helmeppo search. Why wouldn't I pull that for my 6 and 6 combo? Just to make my 6 Don perfect for that. Luffy ends up playing the Nico Robin, which lets him ramp a Don, and with his, if I remember correctly, leader ability, it lets him draw 1 Don is rested and 1 is active for every 2 Don that are minused. So it makes it so annoying and so much easier to ramp, honestly, to where he plays the Nami Searcher. And honestly, I don't need the Kyujaku Searcher anymore. I could just get rid of it. I pull a Ripper off the draw, and it's time for the Hibari to come out, honestly. The way I play Koby, especially into 15 right now, I end up wanting to clear board, because if I have nothing to be afraid of, if there's no characters on the board, I have nothing to be afraid of. So, honestly, I'm just going to swing board most of the time, and when I have enough power, I'll start swinging life. My entire goal really is just to starve the hand, or just make sure he can't hurt me as much with characters on the board. Like a leader swing or 2, yeah, sure, stack on, why not? I have blockers for that. I have counter for that. Maybe not 15,000 worth of counter, but that's why we have blockers. He plays the Chopper to draw the Nami back out of his trash, and just swings 9 Hibari. Unfortunately, I have to let it go just because I don't have the counter in hand, but we top deck a Hibari. But honestly, I'm at my 6 Don turn. I don't entirely want to play the Hibari right now, so we're just going to go with the casual Helmeppo Koby combo. Swing 5 at lead, to which he counters out. And in order to keep the Koby on the board, I have to trash a card, so I'm trashing out Ripper. And this is where things start to get interesting. This is the card I like to call Beer Luffy. If you Don -2, your leader gets plus 2,000. You become a 7,000 power leader. And you could do it on play or when attacking. So honestly, I need to get rid of that card as fast as I can. Thankfully, I pull a doll, honestly. There are a few options I could do here on my 8 Don turn now. I can SEC Koby, I can doll, I can Hibari. But the Kyujaku trashes just to get the plus 1,000. Honestly, spreading that out helps a lot because it's only a 7,000 power card. Doll comes down in order to then play out the Hibari. The doll makes the Luffy minus 6,000. Hibari has an activate main, minus 1,000. And now Luffy is 0 power. I'm just going to swing Hibari right into 5 to also make sure, in case he some forsaken way counters out of it, I can also give my Koby the attack active as needed. So then it's just really going to be an 8,000 power to face over against 7. It's going to be another 8 to face. We already did. Ignore the 6,000, by the way. I just realized. Ignore that. I forgot he was a 7,000 power leader when I took that swing. So, and here comes the Nami. That Nami lets you pull, I believe, an 8 cost or less out of trash. I could be entirely wrong. It could be 7. But regardless, the biggest thing is that you pull it out of trash, and then you gain it, give it rush. Which is terrifying for this Brook card that he pulled out of trash. The Brook card is minus 1 Dawn and any extra when attacking. And you get to give 2 characters on your opponent's field minus 2,000. Now, honestly, looking at that, because it was the first time I ever got to see this card, I didn't think it was too bad. You know, I thought I was going to be fine with it. 3 turns later, I was most definitely not fine and not happy with it, which you will see soon. We've got the 7 into Hibari, which is 7 into 5, to which he minuses 2 Dawn, so 1 Dawn and 1 extra, in order to let the leader ability activate. And then he does minus 2,000 to both Koby and Hibari. Now, Hibari, I am unable to save, because that is a 7,000 power into 3,000 power, and I do not have that much encounter. Nor do I really need to keep Hibari anymore, as much as I would love to keep Hibari still. And then we're looking at 7 into 5, to which I just block. Honestly, I probably could have used my Koby ability, looking back at it now, but it's okay. Not that big of a problem. And now we've got the 10 Dawn turn, honestly. There's a lot of things I can do here. I can smoke her into Shigi. I can 8 cost SEC Koby. I could Helmeppo again, honestly. But there's a few different things that I want to do here, and it's going to be, most likely, the Smoker into Shigi and the Ripper. Ripper's going to give me the blocker that I want, and the Smoker into Shigi is going to give me a 7,000 power on my opponent's turn, so I'm become a 7,000 power leader, which is going to give me so much defensive capabilities. And then, honestly, I keep just trying to swing at this Brook. I want this Brook dead. It's going to become such a problem later. And unfortunately, he is able to counter out of my next 2 swings, meaning my Smoker into Shigi, as well as my Helmeppo swing. And honestly, he made it really hard to swing into this Brook. He just kept countering out of it. It made it really tough to end up trying to kill it, to the fact that he just continuously had 5 cards in hand. And it was just tough, guys. Like, honestly, there were probably a few different things that I could have done, but I needed it gone because that minus 2,000, and while he gets an active Dawn back if he does it right, it makes it so tough. And now we see Pirate docking 6 in order to play out the Chopper from Trash, to which the Chopper pulls another card I'd actually never seen before until now, Sanji and Pudding. Now, looking at the card at the beginning for my first time, I was like, oh, it's gonna be nothing crazy, you know? It's just another ramp card, why not? Cool. What I failed to realize is that it's gonna give him another extra Dawn active, and it's just gonna be so much more painful a little bit later. Realizing it, I was just like, alright, it needs to go. It just needs to go. He swings 7 into my Koby, which is 7 into 5. And honestly, that minus 2,000 is getting really tough and annoying now. To which I block the swing. And then we're going to see a 5,000 power swing into a 5,000 power again. Now I'm just going to use my Koby ability here in order to save it, the Koby character ability. It is a once per turn. If it is to be removed from the field, whether it's by KO, effect, anything, I can just trash a card from hand. And unfortunately, that leaves my Smoker into Shigi wide open for an 8 into 6, to which I am now no longer a minus 7,000, or not minus, I am no longer a 7,000 power leader, and it's going to make this game a little bit tougher. Now, once again, there are a few options I can do, but the best option here is going to be the SEC Koby, to which I play it, and honestly, I'm just trying to clear out his board at this point. I don't want to have to worry about getting swung at most of the time anymore. Trying to keep my leader a 6,000 power leader instead of 7,000, just for the defense at that time. It's just going to be a matter of swinging into board now and starving his hand, because if I'm not swinging at face, he's not getting any extra cards anymore. So it's a matter of what cards he wants to lose on his board and how I can just clear it. We see the Sanji and Pudding get destroyed. We also see my Koby into Brook get countered, to which my Helmeppo into Brook is also going to get countered, to which I'm going to swing 8,000 into this Nami. See, looking back at the video now, I'm realizing that the Brook got destroyed. My bad. The Nami also gets destroyed, so now he's only got 1 character back on the field. The Chopper gets played, Chopper gets trashed, and once again, I bet you can't guess what we're about to see. Take a guess, take a wild guess, you got a time, and Nami comes off of the Chopper. The Nami gets played, To which, oh, guess what's coming back? Hey, look, it's Brook. Guess what Brook has because of Nami? Rush. And you know what? I am so sick and tired of looking at that card. It just makes my life so much harder because of that minus 2,000. And the fact that he can just keep getting his Don back off of the leader ability makes it even tougher. I counter out of the Brook into Koby, to which he attaches 1 Don, 2 Pirate Docking, swinging 8 into 7. I have a 2,000 counter, to which I make it equal. And then it's a matter of, do I want to lose my last card in hand, or do I want to just let go of my Helmeppo? Now, looking back and watching the recording over once more, I probably should have just countered out and saved my Helmeppo. He has 4 cards in hand, 2 life, no blockers. But instead, I let the Helmeppo go. And I pull another Helmeppo. So at that point, there's nothing in my hand that I can do much with. There's really no point in playing anything else out. It's just going to be game for this point. No Don active, so I don't have to worry about Gum Gum Giant or anything like that. I have nothing to fear. So it's going to become SEC Koby swinging 9 into 5. Actually, first, I'm doing the math. Look at me go with math over here. That's one of the hardest things I actually struggle with, unfortunately, in this TCG. I don't know why, I don't know how. But swinging 10, my apologies, 10 into 5, make sure it goes. We're going to swing another 10 into 5, make sure it clears as well. And then it's just going to become a 12,000 power swing into face. And honestly, I'm not going to lie, doing it this way made it so much harder. I probably should not have done it this way, but you know what? What happens, happens. Because I started fearing for my game here. You could see he counted out with 2,000, then the Divine Departure for 3,000, then it made it to 11,000, and he wins. Correction, I win. Recording is hard. Anyways, what do you guys think I should have done differently? Let me know in the comments. What would you like to have seen? What do you want to see coming up? As this is now the first technical big video that we've got on the YouTube channel now. You guys let me know what you want to hear, and I will do my best to deliver. So, it's been a pleasure. Bsquared out.